Uh, Ababab is pass out from IT branch 2018 batch, and today he'll share his experience in the college and after college. And the topic he choose is very common, but this is very important and it's interesting topic. Uh, Importance of communication skills and interviewing preparation tips. I think you all will listen carefully about his perception of how to prepare up for the interviews and what is the importance of communication skills in life and in our daily activity. So, Mr. Vaibhav, please continue the session for next
Thank you,
one
sir.
hour.
Am I am I audible to you, sir?
Yes, Vaibhav, you are audible.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. This has been a great honor given by you and Ayusha, and I'm sitting here in front of all of you to present a webinar on the topic importance of communication skills with the perspective of industry as well as the tips to prepare interview. I, for my introduction, as sir has told, I am the alumni of Merit Institute of Technology, and I have been passed out from the college in 2018 with the placement in Grade 1 bank. That was by giving the AMCAT. After that, I was I worked there for 6 months where I was the best in quality candidate. But I left the job since it was not worth my lifestyle, and I have a different goal to pursue. So I hope everyone is comfortable over here and everyone can hear me. So with this, I'm starting the webinar. The topic, importance of communication skills. So I'll start by reading some information, and it goes as Survey of National Association of Colleges and Employers. By that survey, there is a list of the most desiring qualities on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the least desirable and 5 the most desirable of qualities that the industrialists look in the candidates when they recruit them for the job. You'll be amazed by the results. The first quality, that is communication skills, it has been rated with 4.7. आप समझ सकते हो कि 4.7 out of 5 ये कितना important है. We use it throughout our life, we use it daily on a regular basis, yet we don't understand the depth. Now, coming to the second, it is the honesty and integrity. I hope you all know the term integrity. Integrity means जब आपको कोई नहीं देख रहा है तब भी आप उस काम को उतनी ही शिद्दत और ईमानदारी के साथ करते हैं जब आपको सब देखते हैं. That is also 4.7. Then comes the most important quality after communication skills that is required to grow. That is teamwork, which is 4.6. Now, without teamwork, gentlemen, you won't be able to achieve anything. So, ugly quality hai strong work ethic 4.4, analytical skills, problem solving, flexibility and adaptability. आप कितना जल्दी environment में cooperate कर पाते हैं, that is 4.4. Then your interpersonal skills, कि आपके लोगों के साथ relations कैसे हैं. उसके बाद आती है second last, motivation skills और initiative, that is also 4.4. That means how well do you initiate or you grab an opportunity. आप कितनी जल्दी किसी opportunity को पकड़ते हैं या खुद से एक initiative लेते हैं, खुद से सामने आते हैं. Let's say कि आपके team leader ने कहा कि एक presentation देनी है and you volunteer yourself. Now that is called initiative. And not the last but not the least, computer skills. That comes 4.3. The reason the computer skills come at 4.3 is the technical part. Every company, every industry, every organization has its own technical team. They will broom you. They will give you the tools. They'll tell you how to work on them. But these above mentioned qualities like communication skills, teamwork, flexibility, these are core qualities. Nobody can give it to you unless you don't cultivate them in yourself. जब तक आप उन्हें खुद के अंदर नहीं करोगे, वो आपके अंदर नहीं आएंगी. तो इसलिए now I'm using both the languages Hindi and English because since this is a general topic and I believe कि कुछ gentlemen या कुछ ladies होंगे, कुछ colleagues मेरे होंगे जो नहीं समझ पाएंगे English में, so that's why I'll explain in both the languages, English as well as Hindi. So communication skills, as you all know, communication skills is divided into 4 parts. First of all, speaking, then comes the listening, the third one writing, and the fourth one body language. You'll be surprised to know that we don't emphasize properly on any one of them. हम किसी पर भी इतना ध्यान नहीं देते. हम सोचते हैं कि जो हम बोल रहे हैं, जैसे हम बोल रहे हैं, वो बहुत सही है, जैसे हम कर रहे हैं वो सही है, और दूसरे को क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, जबकि ये अप्रोच बिल्कुल गलत है. Gentlemen, speaking skills, let's take an example. I'll explain it better. एक example लेते हैं, मैं उससे आपको ज्यादा अच्छे तरीके से समझा पाऊंगा और आप इन चारों को relate कर पाएंगे कि कैसे ये जुड़े हुए हैं इंटरव्यू के साथ और आपकी पूरी लाइफ के साथ. Suppose you have an interview. आपके साथ आपका एक इंटरव्यू scheduled है और इंटरव्यूअर अपने रूम में प्रेजेंट है. He is sitting on his chair facing the door. Now it's your time. आपका टाइम है, आपकी कॉल आती है, a peon comes and tells you कि suppose your name is Mr. X, that Mr. X, you are the next, please come. आपने गेट खोला. The moment you open the gate, the interviewer sitting there will look at you. What he will notice is your body language. Here comes in the body language is your presentation skills too. That means how you are dressed, how well you enter, how enthusiastically, आप कितनी एनर्जी के साथ उस रूम में एंटर करते हो, गेट खोलते हो, आपका हेड हेल्ड हाई है, आपकी चेस्ट बाहर है, या आप स्लाउच कर रहे हो. जेंटलमैन, इन सभी पोस्चर्स का एक ना एक मतलब होता है जो एक अच्छा एचआर बहुत जल्दी इंटरप्रेट कर लेता है. आप आए, आपने गेट खोला एंड यू डिडंट वेटेड, आपने पॉज नहीं लिया. ही विल सिंपली जज यू दैट दिस मैन इज ओवर एक्साइटेड. वो अपने आप को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता. आपका इंटरव्यू शुरू होने से पहले खत्म हो गया. एक छोटी सी चीज, बहुत छोटी सी चीज, लेकिन हम ध्यान नहीं देते. आप आए, आप बैठे. नाउ व्हेन यू कम, यू सिट. दैट शोज योर एटिक्वेट्स, दैट शोज योर बॉडी लैंग्वेज, हाउ यू सिट, योर आर्म्स रिलैक्स्ड, योर लेग्स शेकिंग. कई बार होता है कि कैंडिडेट्स इंटरव्यू के सामने बैठते हैं, उनके पैर कांप रहे होते हैं, हाथ कांप रहे होते हैं, वो नजरें चुराते हैं. Eye contact is one of the most essential thing of when it comes to communication through body language. For that, यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक टिप देता हूँ कि अगर आप बंदे के साथ आई कांटेक्ट या अपने इंटरव्यू के साथ आई कांटेक्ट नहीं बना पा रहे हैं, यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल एट ऑल टू हैव एन आई कांटेक्ट विद योर इंटरव्यूअर, देन डोंट लुक एट हिम इन हिज आईज डायरेक्टली. लुक टू हिज नोज, a little bit downwards. That will make you comfortable. लेकिन उसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप उसकी बस नाक को देखते रहे और आगे छोड़ दें. In between, you have to make the eye contact and you have to smile in between. When you smile, that shows that yes, you are a good kind of candidate, a lively nature जो हंसता खेलता है, स्ट्रेस नहीं है. एक तरफ से आपके एचआर का 30% आपके गेट से चल के आने से लेकर आपके बैठने तक, यहाँ तक ही डिसाइड हो जाता है. टेक्निकल पार्ट या टेक्निकल इंटरव्यू हम बाद में एड्रेस करेंगे, क्योंकि वो होता है बाद में. वो एक ऐसी चीज है जो आपके पास नहीं भी होगी तो भी चलेगा, क्योंकि कंपनीज आपको सिखाएंगी, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आपको बताएंगे कि कैसे काम करना है, कैसे करना है और क्या टूल्स यूज करने हैं. बस कुछ मिनिमम सेट ऑफ स्किल्स होती हैं जो मैं कह रहा हूँ, या जो मैं कह रहा हूँ, बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि जो मिनिमम सेट ऑफ स्किल्स हैं, आप उनसे मुंह नहीं मोड़ सकते. द मिनिमम स्किल्स आर रिक्वायर्ड, यू नीड टू कल्टिवेट देम टू. It doesn't mean that you'll only focus on the communication skills, but you'll leave your technical skills. No, that's also wrong. So the 30% interview is over from the time you come and you sit. Now, he speaks, he asks you, let's say, hello, Mr. X, the interview asked. How you responded, that, hello, sir. Now, the way you responded is your speaking skills. If you are not making an eye contact, you're gone. It will clearly tell the HR that this man is nervous, he is not confident, he is not well prepared. Again, your interview is at loss. So for the communication skills, gentlemen, you need to learn English, the language. Although English is not a language, it is a foreigner's language, but still, you know that if you have to go to organization, you need to grow. It is an internationally acceptable language, so you have to go through it. You need to learn it no matter what. So how you speak is the another aspect. Now, कुछ क्या होता है कि जब आप बैठते हैं, आप बोलते हैं, कुछ बंदे बहुत फ्लुएंटली बोल जाते हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन उसको बोलने का एक तरीका होता है. अगर सपोज मुझसे इंटरव्यूअर पूछता है कि ओके, हेलो मिस्टर एक्स, और मैं बोलता हूँ हेलो सर, हाउ आर यू, दैट मीन्स मेरी वॉइस में कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है. मैंने एक खड़ी बोली में एड्रेस किया है. तो इंटरव्यूअर पे इट विल गिव अ नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट and you'll be thrown out of the interview no matter what, how many or how much technical skills you have, it will be wasted. So second point is how you speak, the way you connect, the way you choose your words. There must be a modulation. आपकी आवाज कभी ऊपर जानी चाहिए, कभी नीचे आनी चाहिए. So that's way you will be able to connect to the interviewer more and he'll be comfortable to asking you the questions. He'll be able to get to know you. वो आपको ज्यादा अच्छे से जान पाएगा. अगर आप ये दोनों चीजें फेल कर जाते हैं तो आपका आगे का इंटरव्यू नहीं होता. बेसिकली वो एक फॉर्मेलिटी रह जाएगी. नाउ अनदर थिंग जो आता है वो होता है एक्सप्रेस योर थॉट्स. आपको अपने थॉट्स को एक्सप्रेस करना बहुत जरूरी है because many of the times interview can ask you any question and the organizational interview. Now many of my friends simply say that okay, it's just an interview for a job, it's just TCS or Wipro. No matter what, you must be prepared for any opportunity. Suppose you went to those interview and you qualified it with the present skill set you have, but suddenly another opportunity strikes you, so what will you do? You can't say that I'm not well prepared. So you have to prepare. So your speaking skills are foremost. That shows you how well you connect, how you speak, how you deliver. Now speaking skills also includes the way you speak, your vocabulary. It doesn't mean that you're simply using a high-fi vocabulary just to show that you're good enough. No, that's bad. Because ultimately अगर आप ऐसा करोगे, the speaking skills में आप high-fi vocab लेके आओगे, तो क्या होगा कि जो ऑडियंस है, जो आप जिस बंदे को अपनी बात समझाना चाह रहे हो, वो फेल हो जाएगी, आपका पर्पस फेल हो जाएगा. ठीक है, लेट्स सपोज आई यूज दैट इट इज अ मुंडेन टास्क. Not many of the people will be able to understand what is the meaning of mundane, and I will carry from there onwards. But some of the people, they'll stuck there and they'll start searching that what is mundane. So your speaking skills is very very important. For that you need to practice. You need to practice a lot. उसका सबसे सिंपल सोल्यूशन है कि आप खुद से बात करना स्टार्ट करो. अक्सर my friends even have asked me many a times that you are so fluent in English but we are not so. Why? Or how shall we improve? So speaking skills को improve किया जा सकता है. सबसे पहले सबसे basic that you start thinking whatever the thoughts come to your mind, start thinking them in English. This is the first and foremost thing that you can do to improve. Now the second thing is start writing whatever thoughts come to your mind. Let's say write a page or two in a day. Simple, no matter what, that whether you're writing it grammatically right or grammatically wrong, doesn't matter. You just have to write. That will boost your confidence. And people say also कि we are not that fluent enough to address, या वो एक दो दिन करते हैं उसके बाद पीछे रह जाते हैं, फिर वो छोड़ देते हैं उस चीज को, वो सोचते हैं कि रिजल्ट नहीं मिल रहा है. बट जेंटलमैन, गुड थिंग्स टेक्स टाइम. आपने सुना होगा कि मोटिवेशन चाहिए, उसके बाद आप कुछ कर पाओगे या उससे आपको आगे कैरी ऑन करने का मौका मिलेगा. बट इस चीज के अंदर, इन दिस, रिगार्डिंग दिस अप्रोच, आई वुड लाइक टू रेक्टिफाई इट. द अप्रोच शुड बी टेक एन एक्शन. योर एक्शन विल इंस्पायर यू एंड देन मूव फॉरवर्ड. So speaking skills are very very necessary. Whatever you speak, it must show the confidence. A voice modulation must be there. Your voice must be able to go ups and downs. That shows more a bit of a connection, that yes, you are trying to connect with the audience. The audience will listen to you. कोई भी आपको सुनना चाह रहा है वो सुनेगा, वो अच्छे से कनेक्ट करेगा. क्योंकि आप जब अपनी वॉइस को ऊपर नीचे करते हैं तो एक्चुअल में वो सिंसियरिटी शो करता है कि हाँ, आप बहुत सिंसियरली बोलना चाह रहे हैं, चाहे वो इंटरव्यू के साथ हो, चाहे वो प्रेजेंटेशन डिलीवर करते हो या कुछ भी हो. इसलिए द वॉइस नीड्स टू बी मॉड्यूलेटेड. This is also one of the most important aspects when it comes to the speaking skills. Without it, gentlemen, it is just like you have read a paragraph and you went away. So that won't fulfill the purpose for what you have spoken. Now, communication skills is a wide topic. So I will say that when people say that communication we are good, but still they lack. Let's see that when you are in an organization, you know the best part they have apart from the technical work. We are not including the technical work. हम बात कर रहे हैं एक regular work की जो होता है. There are a lot of times when presentations are there and people don't volunteer क्योंकि उनके पास कहीं ना कहीं वो एक confidence नहीं होता. उन्हें डर होता है कि how will they speak, what will they speak. Gentlemen, presentation is one of the best opportunity to show yourself in the organization. You know, it shows all your skills in one, or let's say in 15 minutes, you are given an opportunity to show what you got. It includes your speaking skills, it includes your listening skills, it it includes your creativity, as well as it includes your presentation skills too. Every moment is so important. So there comes the aspect of speaking skills, communication skills. The another aspect is listening skills. We are moving a little bit forward because these things are interrelated. So we are discussing one, will automatically land into another, and then we are gonna come back. This is something which is too diversely interrelated. Now, to speak properly, you must be able to listen properly. A good listener cannot only a good listener can be a good speaker. Without having a good listening skills, you can't develop speaking skills. This is logically proven. The logic behind is that when you listen, you concentrate, and then you reply after a thought process. You just don't react. वरना क्या होगा कि अगर आप simply सुन नहीं रहे हो ध्यान से, somebody is gonna say something to you and you are not gonna think about it, and you just directly answer, and that answers come from your subconscious mind because you haven't taken the time of your thought process. So whenever some questions are asked, whenever you are there and somebody is trying to say something to you, listen it carefully, attentively. Show your body language. Tell him that yeah, you are interested, you are keen in listening to whatever the person is trying, and then implement it when there is a chance to speak. If you will listen to everyone, everyone is gonna listen to you, that is for sure. अगर आप किसी की बात नहीं सुन रहे हो, कोई भी आपकी बात नहीं सुनेगा. Listening skills is also an important part. People think कि स्पीकिंग स्किल्स, लिसनिंग स्किल्स, इनका इतना कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. हम इंग्लिश बोल लेते हैं, हम सुन लेते हैं, लेकिन पॉइंट इज कि आप अच्छे से बोल पाते हो या क्या आप अच्छे से सुन पाते हो. नाउ दैट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस, एंड दैट डिफरेंस इज वेरी वेरी thin line when you have to outperform everyone, when you have to shine. So you have to do something which is not being done by everyone. Next thing that goes for the communication skills is writing skills. Not all the time you're going to speak, not all the time you're going to listen, especially in this age of digitization. Like in this time during the coronavirus pandemic, we all are sitting at our homes with our phones in front of us. And what we are doing, we are just using all these skills: speaking, listening, writing simultaneously. However, the body language is not much included in this kind of scenario. But every day, you are on a call, a meeting is being scheduled, be it a Zoom, be it on the Google Meets, you're speaking it out. Whenever your boss, your leader, or any of the person, even your client is telling you something, you're listening. Now, there are times when he'll ask you to send mails, you're going to compose mails. That is also one of the most important thing. I've seen many candidates, they're going for a Wipro, TCS. But if you ask them to write or to compose a mail, they fail. There are grammatical mistakes. And in English, especially in communication skills, there is a proverb that first impression is the last impression. It's true, gentlemen. It very, very thoroughly stuck with this communication skills topic. That the moment you're going to open your mouth, how you open, how you speak, what you write, what you show, it's what creates an impression. So writing skills are very, very important. It is the documented form of communication. It is not simple that you have some lines and you're going to compose it. Although we have some specified formats, but that specified formats are for heading, for closure. But the content is all yours. It is your thought, and how you're going to write it is your writing skills, how well you elaborate it and how crisply you elaborate it without repeating. That is your writing skills. That is very, very important. Especially those guys who are in technicals, you must have seen that for everything you need to do a documentation, and that is very necessary. And the documentation has a language. They provide you a format. Okay, this is page one, this is heading, this is subheading, this is all. It contains metadata, it contains the directory, and this is the way you have to specify it. But then when it comes to reports, another most of the important aspect, your writing skills comes to the forecast. आपकी writing skills ही सामने आती हैं जब आप एक report writing करते हो, जब आपसे पूछा जाता है. The moment you will grow up in the organization, जब आप एक senior position पे आ जाओगे, there your technical work will be reduced. All your things will revolve around these communication skills, because you will be seen as a representative of the organization who should have the ability to express the organization, to represent the organization, no matter what. And you must do it with utmost sincerity. And if you don't possess these skills, बेटा बॉस खुश नहीं होंगे, अल्टीमेटली प्रमोशन रुक जाएगा, एंड किसी को ये नहीं पसंद आएगा कि उसका अच्छा खासा प्रमोशन रुक जाए, राइट? सो यू डोंट हैव टू थिंक दैट दीज थिंग्स आर नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. I'm sorry, Chatpan. Someone came. So this is the listening, speaking, writing, body language. I've told you all these things. Now, when it comes to the real life and when it comes to the organization perspective, we say that communication skills are very, very important. And how? So it very well start from the day you enter in the class, colleges, when the teachers ask you some questions, how you raise your hand, how you present, the discipline you carry, it all tells everything. Presentations, it shows everything, every single aspect of your skill set that you have. ये आपके बारे में हर चीज बताता है, हर चीज दिखा देता है कि हाँ, इस बंदे के पास कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स हैं, वो कितनी डीप है, क्या ये अच्छे से बोल पा रहा है. You have made a very good presentation, your content is very, very fine, you have used a lot of creativity, graphs, facts and figures. Let's say 3 people from the US are sitting in that presentation who are not able to speak in Hindi or who don't understand Hindi. What will you do? Gentlemen, you can't make an excuse to them, right? Ki, sir, I don't know Hindi. Sorry, I don't know English. तो मैं बोल नहीं सकता. And let's imagine that those 3 representatives from the US are someone which is gonna award you or your organization a contract for the future. Your boss has taken a chance. At that point of time, you cannot think, you cannot say, so I haven't practiced. No, that will not be acceptable, because you are chosen. The boss has seen something in you, right? You cannot give him an excuse. So there, all your skills will be used. Now that presentation, if you are not able to speak, you're not able to speak properly. And I'm emphasizing this, not able to speak, not able to speak properly, and not able to connect with all those people who are sitting there. Your presentation, the purpose of that presentation is absolutely failed. Your client will not be interested. He will leave. He will sit. He will not leave the moment it's just that, okay, you have said something and he'll leave. No, he'll sit. But he won't be able to connect. He'll think that, okay, this is just a formality and a presentation has been presented. Okay, fine. What happens? Zero results. Just because of very, very, very minor things that could have been tackled, but unfortunately we didn't. We haven't tackled them. So this is why people, or you have heard that all the leadership, the senior leadership, why they are so fluent, they are working on the personality. If you look at your leadership, that senior management you have, yeah, all the senior team leads, they're always working on themselves, gentlemen. It's be it their dresses, be it their writing skills, be it their speaking skills, be it anything, be it their coding part. Because when they are in that role, they are seen as a leader. You know, a leader is something who is different from boss. Always, please remember this and try to be a leader. Don't be a boss. Okay, boss is something that boss will give you orders simply कि मुझे ये शाम तक प्रोजेक्ट चाहिए, एक सॉफ्टवेयर है, इसको इसकी स्केलेबिलिटी टेस्ट करो and I want the result on my table. That's it. He will not tell you, and he's not affected how you do it. Okay, a leader, he'll accept the suggestions and he will tell you the methods. वो आपको तरीके भी बताएगा कि कैसे करना है, आपके सजेशंस को सुनेगा भी, उन्हें इम्प्लीमेंट भी करेगा. तो बी अ लीडर, बिकॉज इन द लाइफ यू ऑल हैव टू ग्रो, राइट? दिस इज द अल्टीमेट पर्पस कि हमें आगे बढ़ना है अपनी लाइफ में, अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. कोई नहीं चाहता कि वो वहीं पे स्टक रहे. ठीक है, कि आज वो एज अ डेवलपर अगर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आया तो वो एज अ डेवलपर रहे. ऑल पीपल एस्पायर टू ग्रो, be it in the HR field, be it in the management field, be it in the developing field, and all these skills comes to play together. Right from your interview, right to the point when you leave the organization, these things play a crucial part of your life. It creates an impression that will make you a star. You know, right? Like a star shines amongst all the celestial bodies, just like that. how you will shine when you'll have something different when the others don't have. So this is something very, very important, very, very necessary to work upon. Now, people say that we don't have the time. So gentlemen, let me remind you that we all have 24 hours, right? We all have, if you multiply it by 360, the seconds that you all have, the seconds that I have is around 84,000 something seconds, right? It is up to us how we manage it. For your communication skills, both, all four are tips now, which came from my own experience through when I was selected in the grade 1 bank as the quality analyst. I was even given a phonetic test. I had to listen to what those people were saying in their languages and I had to write it simultaneously. So you never know that what kind of a test you have to face, and you can't blame that, sir, I haven't prepared this, I am a coder. Sorry, what if you are being coding and suddenly you got a client call, you have to interact, आपको उससे बात तो करनी पड़ेगी. आप ये तो नहीं कहोगे ना कि आई नीड अ ट्रांसलेटर सर, मुझे हिंदी या मुझे इंग्लिश तो नहीं आती, मैं इतनी अच्छी नहीं बोल सकता. आप कैसे बोल पाओगे? आपको अपने ऊपर मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. सो फर्स्ट थिंग, जब आपकी स्पीकिंग बॉडी लैंग्वेज से स्टार्ट करते हैं, जो सबसे बेसिक है कि हाउ टू इम्प्रूव द बॉडी लैंग्वेज. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, बी कॉन्फिडेंट. Be confident in your mind. Imagine whenever you are going for an interview, whenever you are going for a presentation, a couple of moments before entering that room, entering that hall, just imagine, अपने mind में imagine करो that yes, you are able to deliver, you are delivering it. Imagine that scenario. Gentlemen, imagination is the key to everything. Everything in this world, it all starts with imagination. When you imagine yourself delivering a presentation, sitting in an interview room, giving the answers to the interviewer, automatically your confidence will boost. Your body language, it shows a lot about you. So when you enter the room, enter firmly, right? Okay, don't be in a so casual attitude, just wandering around with the loose clothes. No, enter with a firm attitude. Now there is a world called attitude. uh, I would like to clear a difference. We all in a child, I'm sorry, we all are in such a age group of a similar age group, and we say that कि इसमें बड़ा attitude है. We use the word attitude too often, but let me tell you that attitude is not how we use it. Attitude का मतलब ये नहीं है कि कोई आपसे बात नहीं कर रहा या कोई गुस्से में है. No, we have different terms for it. Attitude का मतलब होता है how you see things around you, right? How you perceive, like if something is placed in front of you, what are you observing? So that is called attitude. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Just please, I would like to apologize. My father just came. He doesn't knew that I'm giving the webinar. So attitude आपका सही होना चाहिए. First of all, आपका attitude, जो आप चीजें देख रहे हो उनको एक सही तरीका झलकना चाहिए आपकी बॉडी के अंदर जब आप घुसो. फिर जब आप बैठते हो, you should be able to make an eye contact. किसी भी टाइप का कैसा भी इंटरव्यू हो, चाहे आपका प्रमोशन का इंटरव्यू हो, आप HR ले रहा है, या if it is an interview that somebody else is taking, eye contact is must. It shows that yes, you are quite confident with what you have. It shows your true skill set. It creates an impression on the mind of the person who is taking your interview. So, and sit straight. When you slouch while giving an interview, it is like you are not energetic, you are tired, and आप बस एक casual attitude लेके interview देने आ गए हो. अगर एक अच्छा HR जो होगा, gentleman, एक अच्छे पैकेज के लिए जो ऑफर करेगा, जो ट्रू होगा अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, he will not select you. Trust me, because his organization's reputation is involved, his organization's money is involved. So this is for the body language. Now, your speaking skills part. How to improve your speaking skills? As I told you earlier, first point is imagine. Whatever you think, whatever the thoughts come in your mind throughout the day, just translate them into English. Okay, so whatever you're thinking, let's suppose you are sitting, you're sipping a cup of coffee. आप बैठे हो एक cup of coffee पी रहे हो और आपके suddenly mind में thought आ रहा है कि आप मसूरी घूम रहे हो अपने friends के साथ. Now, instead of thinking it in the Hindi, think it in English. Okay, how you think you're sitting, whatever the line comes, First of all, it will come in Hindi, translate it into English. Clear that yes, I am sitting there. Start with very basic things. Basic things is all what makes the difference. It's not the big things that's gonna make the difference. The very, very basic things will lead you to a place where you want to be. So you'll imagine. Now, second thing is write. Please take a time, half an hour in a day, at evening or noon, whatever time you're convenient at, whatever. Write one page. Creative writing, call it creative writing, okay? Anything that you want to write. You want to write a story of any image on your own, write it. You want to review of a movie, write it. Now, the benefit of this exercise is that it will give you a better approach to writing skills, and you will be able to know that how to handle if something is asked to be documented. You will be able to know that this is the intro part, thus then be the main part where the action, or let's say all the gist of that creative writing is going, and last one is the conclusion. So day by day you will read it and you will write it. That will improve your both speaking as well as writing skills. If you have a problem with the vocabulary, I'll suggest the best habit to improve the vocabulary is to read. The best habit is to read as much as you can, be it an article about any of the topic, be it article about a mobile phone that you love, be it an article about any of the movie character that you like, anything. When you read, gentlemen, actually you read it carefully. You know, जब भी हम कुछ चीज पढ़ते हैं तो हम उसमें पूरा ध्यान लगाते हैं, we concentrate it very better. What happens is that thing, those lines, those impressions, it directly goes to your mind. सीधा हमारे दिमाग में आता है, and it creates an impression. We are able to imagine that thing simultaneously. After that, whenever you recall, someday you are sitting and you recall it, you will be able to notice that yes, you're recalling the same thing as it is, the lines you were written. So this exercise is something which helps you in multiple ways. Reading is must. Also, reading gives you an advantage over other people who are there. And the term reading is there, so I forgot to tell you earlier. One more thing I remember, that many of the organizations nowadays, they conduct group discussions, right, as their first eliminating process. So how will you perform in group discussions? You know, you will only be able to speak if you know the content. आपके पास अगर कंटेंट नहीं होगा, आप नहीं बोल पाओगे. ग्रुप डिस्कशन के अंदर आपको कोई ये टॉपिक नहीं देगा कि जावा बेटर है या पाइथन, सी प्लस प्लस अच्छी है या सीएसएस. ऐसे टॉपिक्स नहीं मिलेंगे. आपको मिलेगा एक जनरल टॉपिक, उसके ऊपर आपको अपने व्यूज प्रेजेंट करना है. ऑल्सो इट शोज योर टीम स्किल्स एंड कॉपरेबिलिटी. How you perform in the group discussion, how you present your point of view, it shows your team skills. You know, if a person is there who is continuously speaking in a group discussion, he'll not be able to make it, trust me, because that shows that that person is too much dominant. He's not letting others to speak, he's just taking everyone's slot and giving it to himself. So that is also very necessary. So I suggest you please read, focus on the words that are there. Don't read too much. Okay, now this is all related to the communication skills. Now I'm coming to the interview part. So here I've seen some queries are there. So communication skills, gentlemen, it is all about it, these small activities. Now that reading exercise and then again writing exercise, it will help you develop all these things. But you can only develop these things that if you are conscious enough, you have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to stop doing things that you are doing daily. Basic things, everybody chat with your friend in English. Okay, it will help. Try to communicate as much as in English. It will help in improving the fluency. Now coming to the interview part. Here we'll just focus to the interview. Interview, as you know, divided into two parts, HR and tech. Tech is something different. We are going to the HR part. First thing, your resume. The tip is that the first impression goes in the mind of that organization or the person who is looking is the resume. Your resume must have certain qualities, certain set of traits that are not there in others. It should depict that yes, you are not just a tech guy, but a guy with all the qualities that a perfect employee must be. Right? You must have some hobby, you must have some interest, you must have some achievements. Then comes your technical skills. You must have them. This is also necessary because that's your work. Without it, you won't be able to work, right? Another thing, when you go up in the interview, dress up properly. Your shirts. I have seen a lot of people going to the interview. They say that yeah, my technical was so good. मेरा technical बड़ा अच्छा हुआ था यार. मेरा HR भी अच्छा था, but मैं हुआ नहीं. आप देखते हो, आपने नोटिस भी किया होगा कि वहीं पे कुछ कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं जो इतने अच्छे टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट में इतने अच्छे नहीं होते, बट दे स्टिल मेक इट to the merit list, like TCS, Wipro, Cognizant. These all have a merit list, right, which is prepared in the end. They can't take all of the people that they have interviewed. So give your best shot, dress up properly, have a shirt or a trouser of a proper fitting, not too loose, not too tight. Wear it, go in with an utmost confidence. Then again, your speaking skills, that is how you answer. So starting, when we say that the person who is interviewing us, he starts with the hello, a formal communication way. Answer him in the same way. The moment he says answer him, but don't answer him suddenly. Like if I've said hello, how are you? Just don't answer him. I'm fine, sir. No, don't do this. If I'm asking you as an interview that how are you, take a break, a short break of 1 second. Okay, he's asking me how are you. Process it in your mind. What do you need to answer? And that's you're confident. आपको अगर वो आंसर अपने मन में एक satisfaction दे रहा है, speak it. The interviewer will definitely be satisfied that yes, okay. Don't react. I have seen many a times, even myself, when I was working with the bank as a quality analyst. I one day went to the HR department. I just conducted an interview. I have seen a lot of candidates lack responding. They don't respond. They don't think before speaking. They just speak. That is a very bad thing. You'll have all of the things, but still you will not have anything if you lack this. This shows your attention. So be attentive whatever the interviewer is asking to you. Then your posture and body language, it is always important. It is not just for an interview, gentlemen. Please, I'll say keep in your mind that these things are not just limited to your interview, to your class. These things are for whole life. Okay, you never know what kind of opportunity will strike you when. You never know the person coming in front of you in your company's corridor must be the CEO of another organization who is interested in giving you an offer letter, who must have seen you. But if you are not well dressed, you are not speaking properly, you are not showing work ethics, you'll fail, you'll lack, and you will never know why. Someday from somewhere you'll come to know that okay, this was bound to happen, but it didn't happen because of this. So this is very, very important when it comes to the interview, that your posture, your responding is very necessary. Don't give them any point that will go against you. Now, also the one of the most important aspects is when people go for the interviews for placements, research about the organization, what it has done in the past, how it has originated, what it has taken, what it has contributed, what it is going to do. All the past, the text that it have used, maybe it can be the language, it can be a software, it can be a database system, it can be a networking system, the present and the future. It gives you an advantage. You know, if HR asks you that, okay, why do we want, why should we hire you? And this is the most toughest question that people are not able to answer. And I say that this is the most easiest question that you can answer. Start. Why do you, when somebody asks that why do we, or should we hire you? tell him that, okay, your organization has done this. I want to be the part of it. I want to contribute it towards it. I have seen that you are doing something that is very, very helpful and it's going to bring a revolution. When you answer with such an approach, जब आप इस approach के साथ answer करते हो, तो scan interview के मन में एक impression आता है कि इसको पता है, ये हमारी organization से जुड़ना चाहता है. So it will give a positive side to you. You know, he will be more interested in recruiting you than any other candidate who will be too much good, or let's say that he's too good in some technical skills, yet he lacks all things. So he will go for you, but because you have given him the reason, the way you have replied. Show some excitement when you answer such questions that why should we hire you? That's okay. I've searched about your organization. You know, it is a very big organization, started and then and there. It brought the earlier revolution in the technical world with this product. Then I've seen that you are also working to evolve the society. You are doing something for the betterment of the society so that people can get an ease. And also you are having tie-ups with other organizations and firms. This thing, when you answer him in this way, starting uh, from that question that why should we hire you, he'll be able to connect. He'll definitely hire you. Okay. Another aspect of the same question, why should we hire you, is don't tell him that, okay, I have the following technical skills. No, that comes on a later part. Tell him the skills that he is looking, and that is a must for an employee. Tell him, sir, I'm cooperative. I play sports. So I believe in teamwork, which is very necessary, which is very important for the growth and the successful completion of the project. Now, this approach, you have told him your qualities, that you are adaptable, you believe in teamwork, you believe in that culture. Okay, you are believe in taking everyone together and then finishing things. So it will definitely give you an edge. ये आपको कहीं ना कहीं एक ऐसी एडवांटेज देगा जो आपको अपने फाइनल मेरिट में जाके पता चलेगी. बिकॉज टेक्निकल इज समथिंग विच इज आफ्टर एचआर एंड उसमें सबको इक्वली इवेलुएट किया जाता है. सो टेक्निकली all people are different, some are good, some are not at that level. So here is why this is your zone to make a difference. Now if you have worked on your technical skills too, आप constantly work कर रहे हो, you are practicing, you are improving your skill set, and you combine it with this approach in your interview for your placements. Gentlemen, I'm sure I can tell you that nobody can stop you from getting recruited. Because as a HR, I would also be looking for the same kind of person. I need a person who first knows how to speak, how to write, how to work. What to work is something that I can teach him. I can give him a tool. I can tell him, okay, this is the way information comes. This is the way you need to process. This is the way you need to send that out. So that is something very, very different. But yeah, I will surely emphasize on these things, that are the person in front, are you having these kind of qualities, the basic qualities of teamwork, ethics, doing your work very, very sincerely, okay, being grateful to everyone. These things makes a difference, you know, when uh, okay, somebody said that use the Hindi language. फाइन. सो मैं कह रहा था कि जब आप ये चीजें कंबाइन करते हो, जब आप ग्रेटफुल होते हो, आप अच्छे से कम्युनिकेट कर पाते हो, ठीक है, आप इंटरव्यूअर को सब वो चीज देते हो जो वो देख रहा है, जो वो जानना चाहता है, जो आप उसको जो चाहिए उसे कि एक अच्छे कैंडिडेट में, कि हाँ यार मुझे इसे सिलेक्ट करना है, खाली इस पर्पज से नहीं कि जस्ट कि मुझे अपना कोटा फुल करना है कि मैंने इतने कैंडिडेट्स रिक्रूट किए और मुझे इंक्रीमेंट मिल जाएगा. अगर वो केस है तो जेंटलमैन देखो, उसमें कुछ नहीं हो सकता, उसमें everybody will make through, then the technical will make the difference. But when you know there are organizations which have a very thorough interview process, they have GD, they have HR, good HR, they have good technical. How you have to clear all of them depends totally on you. So the first two are totally made of your communication skills, be it listening, be it speaking, be it presenting, or be it writing. That's how you're going to make the difference. That's how you will be able to stand apart from the crowd. You will be able to give him what he's looking for, and you'll surely be able to make it. these things that I have told you, that posture, research the organization, why should we hire you, ये जो approach है, these things actually gives a psychological impact on the person. If you are conscious enough, if you literally pay attention to these things change. Now, for this, I'll tell you an example of my own. मैं एक example देता हूँ खुद का. I remember that it was an external examination, a lab examination going on, and I was in the IT branch, so we had 19 students. हम लोग 19 students थे. उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि मैं लास्ट बैच में आता था. अगर आप ग्रुप वाइज वाइवा करें, लाइक 1 to 5, 6 to 10 इस तरीके से, तो मेरा लास्ट बैच होता था 18 to 21, 22. दैट्स राइट, 5 कैंडिडेट्स. और उसमें 5 स्टूडेंट्स क्या थे, 5 गर्ल्स थी, मैं अकेला बॉय था. तो मैं आई रिमेंबर, आई डोंट रिमेंबर दिस सब्जेक्ट एक्चुअली, बट आई बिलीव कि जो हुआ था दैट वाज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड यू गाइस विल बी शॉक्ड. एग्जामिनर बैठा हुआ था, ही स्टार्टेड आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम रोल नंबर 18. I was roll number 19, then there was roll number 20, roll number 21, and roll number 20. He asked a question from roll number 19. Then he switched. The roll number 19 wasn't able to tell. He went to roll number 22. What I did, I just smiled in between. I don't know what made me smile. Now the external examiner who was there, he said that, okay, why are you smiling? And I said, nothing, just enjoying the Viva. He said, okay, fine, your Viva is done, go. Can you believe? A smile made an impact on the mind of examiner. कुछ भी हो सकता है वो examiner उसका दिन अच्छा या उसका mood अच्छा ना हो, एक smile देके उसका mood अच्छा हो गया. It's not about my smile or good kind of smile like us. No, I just smiled a little bit. That's it. Literally, I'm saying honestly. उसने कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा, उसने मुझे सीधा बोला कि आपका वाइवा हो गया है, आप जा सकते हैं, और बहुत ही पॉजिटिवली बोला. मुझे डर था. I was afraid that I've screwed my Viva, but when the marks came and the result came, I was given 29 or 28 out of 30. I remember. Yeah. So, that's a psychological impression these things actually creates. So these are very small things when we say that, okay, यार हम बात कर रहे हैं, casually बात कर रहे हैं, organization में है, किसी से deal करते हैं, इतना mind नहीं करते, लेकिन I'll recommend कि you should do it. You should focus, and there is one thing, that is practice. Practice speaking. Read a para. Try to speak it on your own. Self-talk is very, very necessary in this case for improving the communication skills, especially the speaking skills. Think something and start talking to yourself. Okay. Trust me, when you hear yourself, when you hear your sound, जब हम अपनी आवाज सुनते हैं, हमारा confidence level बढ़ जाता है. I'm not going into details because these things have some scientific implementations too. So that will be a very, very long kind of webinar, and I won't make it that way. So that's how you can improve your writing. Is just try to write an essay or try to do creative writing. Whenever you do creative writing daily, one page, a small page, 15, 20 lines, that's it. No more. You don't have to take a stress. Just imagine this is your gym. This is your way of doing exercise, which will help you grow, right? Speaking, self-talk, writing, creative writing, and reading. Gentlemen, reading will improve all of your skills in a lot of ways. I'll say the word exponentially. Reading will do it exponentially because in reading, you'll also get your vocabulary improved. Your mind will retain the information and you'll be able to recall it in English, the way you'll read. And the way you will read is whatever you have in your mind is the only way that you will deliver. Another thing, whenever you communicate, please modulate your voice. You must be able to take the pitch high, then bring it down. It shows that yes, you are connected, and whatever you are speaking, जो भी आप बोल रहे हो, you are speaking it from your heart. It will give a very, very positive impact to anyone, not from the organization perspective, but to anyone. Let's say your friend is there, वो आपसे बात कर रहा है, वो कुछ कहना चाह रहा है, आप उसको कैसे respond करते हो, कैसे आप उसे अपने reactions देते हो. So when I'm saying right now, कैसे, see my eyebrows are going up automatically, my hands are moving. So my body posture is also connecting with you. My voice is going up and down. It shows my excitement, my amazing. emotion, like kaise, this is amazing emotion, so it is also there. So that's how things goes. So you need to work on it, be practical. Don't think that you are not able to do it या आप नहीं कर पाओगे, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आपको ये काम है, आपको लगता है that you're weak, please don't go with the negative thoughts कि आप अटक जाते हो. नहीं, volunteer करो. कुछ लोगों में मैंने देखा है, आई एम यूजिंग बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस बिकॉज आई हैव सीन दैट देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर हैविंग ट्रबल. कुछ लोगों को थोड़ा इशू है, तो मैं ऐसा नहीं करूंगा कि वो रह जाए और उन्हें ना पता चले कि मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. तो अगर आपके अंदर एक और इशू है कि कई बार क्या होता है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल से रिलेटेड एक बहुत बड़ा इशू होता है स्टेज फेयर. आप इंडिविजुअल में बहुत अच्छे से कम्युनिकेट कर पाते हो, लेकिन व्हेनेवर यू आर टास्क्ड टू एड्रेस अ ग्रुप ऑफ ऑडियंस, टू गिव अ प्रेजेंटेशन, सब पीछे हट जाते हैं. फिर सब एक दूसरे के कंधे के ऊपर देख रहे होते हैं कि कौन करेगा कौन करेगा. आप जितना पीछे हटोगे, ये उतना बढ़ता चला जाएगा. दिस इज समथिंग दैट विल ओनली गोना पुल यू बैक, इट विल नॉट पुश यू फॉरवर्ड. ठीक है, होगा क्या, आप अगर टीम लीडर बनते हो, आपकी सीनियर मैनेजमेंट दे विल आस्क यू टू गिव अ प्रेजेंटेशन एंड यू विल नॉट बी देयर, यू विल रन अवे, क्रिएटिंग नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट. जब yearly reviews होते हैं, what we say, I'm forgetting that term, please apologize me. So I'd like to apologize, forgive me for that. So there is a term we have in the organization. Appraisal, right. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Appraisal, right. So when yearly appraisals are there, that senior management is gonna remember that, okay, I asked him to give a presentation, or I asked her to give a presentation, but he or she didn't came forward. Rest of the times he's just like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It will hamper you. So you never know what thing is gonna affect you in what way. My personal suggestion, be prepared for everything. Don't just do anything कि मुझे इंटरव्यू निकालना है और मुझे प्लेसमेंट लेना है. नहीं, वो एक बहुत गलत अप्रोच होगा, क्योंकि आप 10 दिन मेहनत करोगे, आप कर जाओगे और 11वें दिन आप वापस वहीं आ जाओगे. जबकि the moment you are placed, your life will start growing. So you will have new opportunities, you will have new people to face. I'll say more people to face. Whenever you will go to another organization, let's say for a meeting, for some exchange of drafts, how you're gonna interact, all these things comes to play. And at that point of time, you can't back off. It will be like a do or die situation. You won't do it, you'll ultimately die. You will do it, you'll live, and you'll live longer, and everybody wants to live longer, right? Nobody wants to die fast. So focus on these things, focus on the approaches. For the interview, as I've told you, start from your resume, build it properly, mention every quality, don't mention too much of technical skills or too much of academic. No, mention which are the foremost and required, and mention them in a priority started from the recent ones. Always mention things which are recent, and then your next points which will follow them, they should be the old ones. Your dress up, whenever you prepare or you go for a placement drive, your dress should be good enough. Then your presentation skills, how you give the answer, what he is expecting from you, are you able to deliver it or not, that. And whenever you answer, take time, listen the question, take time, then answer. Don't just reply, because if you will reply immediately, that reply for sure will be the most imperfect answer. And the moment you're gonna come out from the room, and then you're gonna analyze, okay, these all were the questions asked, these all I have answered, but then there will be a strike, a lightning strike in your mind. Oh no, इसका आंसर तो ये होना चाहिए था. छोटी सी mistake, a silly mistake, you haven't responded, you reacted, you're gone. If the HR is good enough, trust me, he'll not leave, he'll simply reject you out. Then research the organization thoroughly, past technical advancements, the projects, contribution. Another aspect I would like to add in researching the organization is, whenever you are telling that why should we hire you, in this researching the organization, presenting the facts, add a little bit of nationalism. We are Indians and we are too much attached to our motherland. It is with everyone. आप किसी से बोलो कि मैं ऐसा कर दूंगा, वो शायद नहीं माइंड करेगा. आप उसको बोले तेरा देश ऐसा है, तू ऐसा है, क्या कर रहे हो तुमने सोसाइटी के लिए, वो ऑफेंड हो जाता है, राइट? तो एक लाइन और ये साइकोलॉजिकली उसको इम्पैक्ट कर जाएगा and it will do wonders to you. And next question, why should we hire you? Give them your qualities as an employee, right? What you think, if you would be the interviewer, what were the qualities that you would be looking in the candidate? Give him that answer, because if you are able to satisfy yourself, definitely that person will be satisfied and he will definitely select you and you'll get your job. From then, your success, all your skills will slowly work. They will improve over the time, but they'll only improve when you'll start working on them. They will not improve in a day, they will not improve in a week. They'll take time, you need to be patient, but you need to work on them. It is very necessary, not just from the organization perspective, but the perspective of your whole life, of all the opportunities, all the people who will see you and everything. So this was the webinar. Now I would like, or anyone if wants to ask any questions, please feel free. If I am able to help, I'll definitely help.
Above, if you open the chat question answer box, you can find 3 or 5 questions. You have already answered that, but if you want to repeat, you can check the question answer.
Okay, sir. So have I answered that question?
Mostly you have already answered, but let me read one question from Narsi Mulu. If you stuck in the middle of lecture, what to do, sir? Please give me your suggestion.
In the middle of lecture.
In the middle of lecture.
Okay.
While listening the lecture, if we are not able to understand how to overcome this, the same question, this question from the same person.
Okay, sir. Fine. Okay. Now the query is that if you got stuck in the lecture, what to do? Don't worry. First of all, don't panic. If you are stuck in the middle of a lecture, it's fine. It's natural. Just think, take your mind to the point where it was stuck. Was it a line? क्या वो एक line थी जहाँ पटक गए? आप किसी content को भूल गए? कोई बात नहीं. Move to the next line as fast as you can. आप उस part को skip कर जाओ, अगले part पे move करो. Don't take a longer break. अगर आप ज़्यादा लंबा break लेते हो, तो वो क्या कहते हैं, वो दिखाता है कि आपके पास कंटेंट नहीं है, आप नर्वस हो, एंग्शियस हो. क्योंकि अक्सर जब हम बोलते हैं, whenever we skip or whenever we forget, we do it in anxiety only, in nervousness. So if this thing happens that you got stuck in the lecture, just analyze it in your mind that where you are stuck, was that a particular point or a particular para that you wanted to deliver, but unfortunately you couldn't move forward. In the end, just ask for an apology. That gentleman or whoever the audience is, sir, ma'am, I'm sorry. This was the point. I knew the answer, but unfortunately, I failed. I'll try to find out. Yeah, I'll overcome it. That's it. आगे बढ़ जाओ. आपको वहां पे ज्यादा देर तक अटके नहीं रहना है, क्योंकि जो अटक गए, जो आपकी माइंड से स्लिप हो चुका, वो हो चुका. आप उसको वापस नहीं ला सकते. बस आपको सीधा नेक्स्ट पार्ट को फोकस करना है और आगे बढ़ना है.
I think the person has already got the answer.
So he has asked another question, that how can he qualify for the interview?
No, there are Mr. Utsav Mishra. He's asking 3 questions. अपने communication skill को कैसे best कर सकते हैं? How can I perfect our body language? And sir, how can I made a good team or strong team? There are 3 questions from the same person.
Good theme or strong theme? Theme about what?
Team. Good team and strong team. How can I made a good team and a strong team?
So that's what I'm asking, that theme about what, sir? See, perfecting about the body language question is
that you must not be able to sit too tight. आपको ज़्यादा कड़क बन के नहीं बैठना है, अपना रिलैक्स होके बैठो, आपकी बैक स्ट्रेट होनी चाहिए, कंधे आगे नहीं झुके होने चाहिए. किसी भी एचआर के लिए अगर एक अच्छा एचआर है, क्योंकि कई बार आपको नहीं पता, एक ओल्ड एज एचआर अगर आ जाता है आपका इंटरव्यू लेने, वो बहुत ही अनरिस्पेक्टेड और डल फील करेगा. सो आपको सीधा बैठना है, कमर स्ट्रेट, और एक आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन करके रखना है. जब तक आप एक आई कांटेक्ट इंटरव्यूअर के साथ मेंटेन करके रखोगे, उसको ये समझ में आता रहेगा कि हाँ, आप इंटरव्यू में प्रॉपर्ली प्रेजेंट हो, आप कॉन्फिडेंट हो आंसर करते हुए, प्लस आपको कोई एंजाइटी नहीं है. अगर आपको आईज में स्टेयर करते हुए अगर कुछ आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल व्हाइल यू आर मेंटेनिंग एन आई कांटेक्ट, आप उसकी नोज पे देखो बीच बीच में, ठीक है. डोंट स्टेयर इनटू द आई. नाउ देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन मेंटेनिंग एन आई कांटेक्ट एंड स्टेयरिंग इनटू द आई. डोंट स्टेयर, अदरवाइज वो अनकंफर्टेबल होकर इंटरव्यू छोड़ के चला जाएगा. उसको लगेगा कि आप उसको जो है एंग्री वाली इमोशन से देख रहे हो. तो आप एक आई कांटेक्ट रखो, बीच में हल्की स्माइल्स देते रहो, नॉर्मल आंसर करते हुए एक्साइटमेंट शो होनी चाहिए, एक एनर्जी शो होनी चाहिए, और थोड़ा हैंड जेस्चर्स, ज्यादा नहीं, थोड़े हैंड जेस्चर्स आर फाइन इनफ. क्योंकि नो मैटर, एन इंटरव्यू इज एन इंटरव्यू. एक इंटरव्यू ही होता है, चाहे वो एक छोटी सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का हो या किसी बहुत बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. उसके कॉन्सेप्ट सेम है, सब कुछ सेम है. सो आपको बस ध्यान रखना है, आई कांटेक्ट, कमर स्ट्रेट, बीच बीच में थोड़े हैंड जेस्चर्स और थोड़ी स्माइल. ये बॉडी लैंग्वेज, अगर आप ये चार चीज अपनी बॉडी लैंग्वेज में इनकॉर्पोरेट करते हो, इफ यू ऐड दीज थिंग्स, इट इज गुड इनफ. You don't have to worry about anything else. This is a very, very positive feedback from your side to that HR or to any of the interviewer, be it of any of age.
One more question: how to handle pressure during interview?
Pardon, sir?
How to handle pressure during interview?
Okay. How to handle pressure? Yeah, a very, very logical question. And when I was young, I'll tell you that when I was in class 7th, I'll relate it with an incident. I was made to command the assembly. That was one of the best things that took my stage fear away. But when it was my first day, I was having a pressure on my mind कि कहीं गलत ना कर दूं. Maybe I must not give any wrong command. I must not forget the order, the events that take place in an assembly. For that, the best thing is take deep breaths. 2, 3, 4 deep breaths. Take them. Relax your mind. Don't think. Now, again, अपने माइंड में फिर से उस क्वेश्चन को रिपीट करो जो इंटरव्यूअर ने आपसे पूछा है कि भाई why should we hire you, या what are your qualities, what are your technical skills, how can we use your technical skills. उसको फिर से रिपीट करो अपने माइंड में while you take deep breaths. That way you will relax yourself and you will be able to answer it better. First, another thing from here, एक और चीज यहाँ से निकल के आती है कि आपको पता होना चाहिए अपनी SWOT एनालिसिस जो होती है, आपकी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, आपकी वीकनेस क्या है, आपकी अपॉर्चुनिटीज और ये सब क्या है. दिस इज वेरी वेरी नेसेसरी, क्योंकि जो आपकी स्ट्रेंथ्स, हाउ योर स्किल्स, ये चीजें आपस में पूरी रिलेटेड है, और जब तक आप अपने ऊपर खुद ध्यान नहीं दोगे आपको नहीं पता चलेगा. बट इन बिटवीन अगर आपके ऊपर प्रेशर आता है, इफ यू फील सो दैट यू आर feeling the pressure, take some deep breaths, break the eye contact, look somewhere else in the room for a second, and then revert back as soon as you can. कहीं और देखो, deep breaths लो, वापस से वो क्वेश्चन मन में सोचो कि उसने क्या पूछा था, और वापस उस पे आ जाओ. उससे आपको एक ब्रेक मिल जाएगा माइंड को, और आप वापस अपनी उसी कॉन्फिडेंस में आ जाओगे जिससे आपने स्टार्ट किया था. So that's how you do it. That's how you handle the pressure. That's why it is called an interview, because it is totally about pressure and it is totally about overcoming the pressure. Pressure is there, but how you show it is what makes the difference. Right? हर कैंडिडेट पे प्रेशर होता है, be it वो बहुत अच्छा skilled हो, कोई technical skilled हो, be it he's having a good communication skills, doesn't matter. Pressure is always there, it is always felt. You just need to overcome it. And how you overcome it? By positive body postures, body language. Then you just break the eye contact. आप अपना eye contact हटा लो person के साथ. 1-2 सेकंड के लिए रूम में कहीं और देखो. तब तक उस ड्यूरेशन में साइमल्टेनियसली टेक डीप ब्रेथ्स. उस क्वेश्चन को वापस अपने माइंड में रिवाइंड करो कि इसने क्या पूछा था जिसकी वजह से आप पे प्रेशर आया, एंड स्टार्ट अगेन. दैट इज इनफ टू हैंडल एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रेशर. एंड कॉन्फिडेंस के लिए मैं एक और टिप आपको देता हूँ, बहुत प्रैक्टिकल है, छोटे से टिप है कि प्रेशर वगैरह अगर आपको फील हो रहा है बिफोर गोइंग टू एनी ऑफ द इंटरव्यूज, जब आप इंटरव्यू रूम के बाहर हो, व्हेन यू आर आउटसाइड द इंटरव्यू रूम, यू हैव अ टाइम. ओके, stand with a Superman pose. You know Superman pose, just your hands on your waist and look towards your sky. ठीक है, यहाँ पर एक्चुअल सुपरमैन नहीं बनना है कि एक हाथ वेस्ट पे और आसमान की तरफ हाथ उठा दिया कि आज तो हम उड़ेंगे. No, just look towards the sky, take some breaths and put both of your arms on your waist. This is a way which will definitely elevate your confidence and which will definitely release you from all the pressures that you have regarding the interview. I hope I have answered this question. मैंने इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे दिया है और शायद आपने वो टिप्स भी नोट कर ली होंगी.
Yes, Vaibhav, you answered all the questions. Thank you for the excellent session. You took on the importance of communication skills and tips. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Vishwas Gautam to give a vote of thanks. Sir, may I request you to give a vote of thanks to Vaibhav?
Ayush, thank you very much. I think there are two questions still left,
Okay.
which are posted in Q&A. If Vaibhav is still there, he can take it, or I can take the questions. Vaibhav, can you hear me?
Yes, I am. Can I hear you loud and clear?
So, Miss Aditi has asked that, there are 4 pillars, LSRW, wherein listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And she says that body language is a important subject, but a separate subject. Reading is the main pillar. So I think it's a very relevant question. So what do you suggest, or from your personal experience, what kind of books do you read, or do engineers like you get time to read?
Okay, sir. So can you just tell me the 4 pillars once again? Speaking, reading, writing,
She has
and one
written
more.
LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
Fine, sir. Okay. So that is a very, very relevant question that, yeah, body language is something totally different. But this is actually seen as a part of a communication skills, because through the body language, we are also communicating, right? If a person is attentive enough, he'll get to know you. Now, the kind of books that I will recommend to every person is, there are some set of books. The first of all that everyone should read to develop is attitude, to develop some qualities. That is, first one, I'll say that attitude is everything. A book with name Attitude is Everything, sir. So I'll recommend that every candidate or every person, I'll say every person must read this book once in their life. It is a very good book. It tells you actually about what are the things that we do. It does covers some topics of communication inside it, and it shows us the approach that we usually take in our life and how it transforms us, how it transforms our thought process. Because communication is something which is not just listening and answering. It is not a question answer kind of thing. It is like interacting, and how you interact is you listen, you speak, as well as you add some thoughts of yours. And now if you don't have those thoughts of yours, you don't have your opinion attached to them, then these things will not be as interactive or informative as they should be. That connection between those persons, it will be lost. Another book that I will say that the persons or everyone can read to boost up the confidence is You Can Win by Shiv Kheda. So confidence, attitude, self-discipline, practice, these things are something which every person has to face in its life. It is a universal truth, no matter what field he is in. And आप हर चीज, कुछ चीजें होती हैं कि आप सीख पाते हो, उन पे ध्यान दे पाते हो, कुछ चीजें होती हैं आपको नहीं पता चलती. Actually, when we read, sir, that information is directly going to our subconscious mind. So that helps us in tackling the situations on a daily basis. And once you start doing things regularly, then those things will go into your subconscious mind. So whenever you are in that situation where you are facing any difficulties, you will be able to handle them well because you have trained your mind by reading. Because these books have a very wide array of theories as well as concepts that covers all the difficulties like fear, hesitation. When we say hesitation, sir, it means holding ourselves back. That many a times we want to speak, but we don't want to. Most of the times what happens is we are hesitated because we don't want other people to judge us. So that is a very bad thing. So you need to overcome the hesitation, because until and unless you won't be speaking out, how will the people get to know that what is there in your mind? How will they feel your presence? That yes, you are also there and you are an interactive member of that particular team or that particular group. So these kind of things, and these books are very, very effective if you want to improve all of your LS, R and W skills. So W writing is something for which I'll say creative writing is best. Imagine anything, read something or read an article and write a small review of it on your own words. So it is all about time management. When people say that how we get the time, it's our priorities. Some people love to sleep more instead of working on themselves. Some people use social media a lot. Now these things you have to manage on your own. Without that, you won't be able to do it.
That's it. Shivani ma'am is there. I don't know. I think she has left the meeting. Aditi has talked about soft skill or hard skill. Aditi, can you unmute yourself and put a light on what do you mean by hard skill? Aditi, can you just unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
I was able to understand your soft skill part, but what do you mean by hard skill?
So hard skills are the skills which have been acquired by the subject, the training programs, and whatever the content we grasp from the books and all. Like what I have seen in interview during the time of interviews, people have the soft skills, but they even have the hard skills too. But what is more important during the time of interview? I mean, the focusing on to the subject is more important, or focusing on to this soft skills is more important. The communication.
Can I take the answer? Can I take this question?
Yeah, sure, sir. Please go ahead, sir. No issues. Sure.
No, I got your question, Aditi ma'am. See, when there is like, let us say I'm heading the brand MIT currently, and for example, I have to call someone for an interview. As far as the hard skill which you have mentioned, his technical expertise, his qualification, does he pass the criteria, criteria, that has already been seen in the CV. We have already seen that thing in the CV. That is why we have called you for the interview.
No, sir. That was not
let me just finish. Let me just finish, and then you can put forward your point. I think when the personal interview is happening, your technical expertise or your whatever stream you are good in takes backseat, and how well, which Vaibhav has very clearly and very vividly explained in the entire webinar of his, that soft skills currently people do not take that seriously, wherein they should, because to be a leader or to tomorrow lead a team, your technical skills will not come to your rescue, but your soft skills will.
Okay.
Because if you are not, let us say, if your communication skills are weak and you're very good, you can do coding very well, or you're very good in your subject, but you cannot deliver when it comes to communication skills, you will kind of lag behind when it comes to the ladder of success in the corporate world or wherever you are working. So as a good leader, if you will read the biographies of any of the leaders that we have seen, be in corporate world, be in sporting world, be in politics, you will see one commonality, and that is that they all had brilliant soft skills, apart from the fact that they were very good in their subject in which they were, be it Mark Zuckerberg, be Bill Gates, be Mahatma Gandhi. You can take any example. So, Vaibhav, if you want to add, or if I'm wrong, you can please come and put your point here.
Oh, sir, you have absolutely and very, very crisply answered the question of the ma'am that, yeah, soft skills is something that is very, very common. And the greatest example, if we go in our daily life, we watch news, we watch Prime Minister Modi. If you have noticed, he doesn't speak from a paper. He speaks from his heart. And that is all communication skills. All. It is, as sir has quoted, that it is the commonality in everything. And as you will grow up in the organization, as you will get new roles, these things will come forward. So you have answered this question very beautifully and to the crisp.
Thank you, Vaibhav. And there are two questions which are somewhat very similar.
So,
Kunal and one
Hello?
anonymous. Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am, please.
Sir,
I think so. This is the last question.
Please, ma'am, you want to say something?
sir, I just want to thank Vaibhav and MIT. Even I am an MIT and I'm 2009 pass out student.
Oh, very
And,
well. Because you should be our
and
next guest.
welcome, ma'am.
You should be our next
Utsav,
guest.
thank you. And Utsav is my student, and I have given this opportunity to many of my students, and they have joined the webinar, and they are very much satisfied with the webinar. They are just texting me on WhatsApp that, ma'am, it was a very effective webinar, and they would like to thank MIT for being the part of it.
I'm fortunate and unfortunate in two ways. Unfortunate that I could not see you in MIT because
Sir, I am I was in MIET.
in where?
Sir, MIET, Merit Institute of Engineering Technology, and you are.
Yeah, I am saying, I have not met you because I have joined MIET recently. So it's an unfortunate
Yes,
thing. So fortunately, Ayush will coordinate with you and we should have you as a speaker in one of our upcoming webinars. We'll be highly grateful if you will take out time.
Okay, thank you.
Vaibhav, these
Sir.
two questions are quite similar. One is, how do you get over hesitation? And two is, which is a very pertinent question, that there are certain times when the speaker is very good, he is talking absolutely pertinent to the subject, but still the audience get bored and and audience is not engaged.
Right, sir.
I would like you to first take it and then I would like to give my input into it. But it's a very
Sure.
relevant question.
Right, sir. Yeah, it is indeed, sir. It is very, very relevant questions because as you are also leading an organization, the college you are there, and even the teachers, we have seen the teachers, when some of the teachers, they try to deliver the lecture, the students are not yet interested. So the first question, that how to come over the hesitation, the only answer to this question is, gentlemen, by practice. Practice is what that gives you confidence, and confidence is what takes you over hesitation. Hesitation means that you are holding yourself back. That means you don't have the confidence. Yeah, you'll have a lower self-esteem, that you are bothered by the opinion of others. Until and unless you have that fear in your mind that what somebody is gonna say, what somebody is gonna think of you, you will keep hesitating. This is with everyone, not with me, not with you, not with any other candidate, or not with any person, but this is with everyone. So first of all, we must be free from the fear of failure in your mind, that yeah, whatever we are doing or whatever you are delivering, it is relevant. You have researched, you have practiced it. Second thing, you must not be bothered what people will say. First, do your job. Your job is to deliver that content, right? Now the job of the people to judge it, it will come later on, right? It will come later once you have delivered. So don't think on your own that what people will say when you haven't even delivered. So practice, increase things, get prepared. Prepare well. Preparation is a very essential thing, be it your interview, be it your exams, be it even arrangement for a marriage. Yeah. This is very, very common. I'll say that when you go, a marriage proposal is there. We all prepare, right? We are also hesitated. But how do you come overcome the hesitation, you prepare yourself well, right? So once you are not bothered by the opinion of others, that what they will say, once you have prepared well, once you have practiced enough, you will overcome the hesitation. It will not be there because there are limited aspects, very, very limited points that actually makes a person to be hesitant. And the foremost is that you are bothered. I'll say 90% is the case that you are bothered by the opinion of others. Second, the 10% is divided in two parts. The 5% goes, you are not well prepared, you didn't revise, and the another 5%, you have a low self-esteem, you don't believe in yourself. So this is the way to overcome hesitation. So can you please repeat the second question once more?
Is that while even if you are talking up to the mark, you're talking on the subject, you're talking, you're speaking very well, but still the audience is not engaged, and they are getting bored.
Right, sir.
So
Right, sir. Right, sir.
how do you overcome that?
Got it. Okay. If this is the case that you are not able to engage the audience with what you want to deliver, so I'll say this is again goes back to the preparation first, because you must understand that what kind of audience you are targeting. अगर जैसे मैंने अभी ये webinar deliver किया है, I'm speaking and I know कि यहाँ पर कुछ बंदे होंगे जिन्हें English में problem होगी, वो नहीं समझ सकते, right? तो आपको अपने mind में you have to consider all these aspects, that what kind of audience you are targeting. Let's say you are in a function is going on in your organization, right? Award distribution, and they ask you to be anchor. First of all, you need to study what kind of audience you will be having. You'll be having young guys, you'll be having guys of aged group, and you'll be having senior people who are less bothered, right? So then what you'll have to prepare yourself. You'll have to add some content for the young guys. Like you'll add some masala, you add some jokes, some comedies that will target that audience. Now you go to the another age group, the middle age group. You go into their zone. You let's take it, they like more about foods and work culture. You go that way, add a little bit of twist with that. You present or you just gives a presentation with that kind of figurines in it, the clouds, the graphs, that kind of thing. And then there is senior management, which is also the part of that audience, which is least bothered by what you have done to first two, but they are bothered by the way you show respect and gratitude to them, because it's their age factor that comes to play. It's their role. So for that, you have to see your approach, how well you are connecting. Another thing is that you must be able to modulate your voice. As I've said, voice modulation is very, very necessary whenever you are delivering something. Because until and unless you won't modulate your voice, you won't be able to show that yeah, you are speaking from heart and you're trying to connect. Otherwise, ये ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे एक पैराग्राफ दिया गया है, मैंने उसे पढ़ दिया और बात खत्म हो. Another aspect to this is use of very high-fi vocabulary. Let me be honest, sir, in this case, I have a very, very personal opinion that whatever you're trying to deliver, a person must deliver it crisply with the use of simple words, because not all person are, let's say, grammar Nazis, as we use the term. Not all person use those high-end vocabs, those high-end words. Some persons, they are good in English. They use a common life word, right? So now if I'm using such kind of words with that kind of audience, I am showing myself that, yeah, okay, I'm too much fluent in English. I know English too much. I'm a grammar Nazi, but actually the purpose of my communication failed because the audience sitting there, they're not used to it. For them, it is like a new task. They are already having doubts. Now they got another doubt. So they leave the first one and they'll go to second one and they'll open up their mobiles and they'll keep searching. Okay, what is this? What is that? What this person is using? Ultimately, the purpose gets failed. So these are some very, very logical things that one needs to keep in mind whenever we are going to deliver something. You have to think on all the aspects, then you have to prepare yourself, and then you have to deliver with the connection.
Very well said, Vaibhav. I'm very sorry, the audience, there are a lot of questions here, but we are, we don't have that time. So just about to wrap up, and we promise you that we will try to take these questions in the upcoming lectures and webinars, and hopefully Weber will join us again in the
Sure,
upcoming webinars. But let me just wrap up. Mr. Nasimlu has said if you are stuck up in the middle of lecture, what to do. And there is one more question which was about hesitation, which Weber just mentioned. See, there can never be a one shoe fit all policy. When it comes to public speaking, when it comes to communication, there can never be a one shoe fit all policy. You have to understand the audience, you have to judge the audience very quickly, and you have to assess that what approach you have to take to cater to this particular audience you are speaking to. In a webinar, it is very difficult to do because we are anonymously, we don't know our audience, they are not visible to us. So that becomes all the more difficult for us to understand that which audience we are targeting, because we cannot see. But in a public speaking space, you can very well see your audience, and you can understand that whether they are engaged or not. And you can, as Vaibhav said, you have to have that quality to alter your script. You cannot go with the ready-made script and then think that this script will work. There might be a case where that script will not work, and you have to, on that particular moment, change the context and change according to the audience involvement, and be prepared that you can handle that kind of audience which is not reacting to the speech you actually had prepared for. So it was a very good point that Weber mentioned. Aditi ma'am, as I said, reading is absolutely essential as the final conclusion. If you will not read, if you are not reading, then you're not learning, and if you're not learning, then you will never be able to speak, because you learn from the reading and the experiences around you. If you are not observant, somewhere or the other you will lack, which Weber is I'm very proud of the fact that Weber is an alumni of MIT. I thank Naveen sir, who's here, that he has groomed kids like you who are doing very well in their life. I'm very proud of the fact that you are part of our group, and you're taking the flag and taking the flag higher and higher. There was a question again about the SSB. Chirag, this is a very, very deep topic, SSB as an interview process, because it's a 5-day process and it will need a separate webinar. You cannot address SSB in one webinar, because there are various stages in SSB. So we will try and have a seminar separately for SSB interview. I have never shared with people, but I myself am an NDA product. I am from 105 Coast Delta Squadron. So
That's an honor, sir.
So this is a very SSB interview is a very different context, and we'll take on some other day. So there are many questions, which means that the audience was engaged. Thank you very much, Weber.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you, Ayush, for introducing us, and every week taking and bringing out these hidden gems which MIT has produced. Naveen sir, I am honored that that today and this is not the first time. I am amazed, like 7th or 8th week now, that you have groomed such outstanding talent. That is not only making the college proud, but I think as a teacher and as a mentor, you should be very proud that they are your products.
This is a great achievement of MIT Group.
So, Ayush, thank you once again for inviting one gem that you keep on, finding out and keep doing the good work. Weber, all the best for your future.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm very sure by noticing and listening to you, I was patiently listening, and I was admiring the fact that at such a young age, you have acquired practical and professional knowledge, and you are able to express yourself, which is a very, very good quality, and you should maintain it. That there is one Utsav sir, I'm sorry Utsav sir, there's a paucity of time and we cannot take your questions. So we'll take another webinar, and Weber might, let's hope that Corona gets over and Weber comes in person to our college and can speak to us in, not through screen, but in one-to-one session. So with this amazing webinar and amazing thoughts from a young man like Weber, who has inspired an old man like me as well. So, congratulations, Weber. Congratulations,
Thank you so much,
Ayush. Congratulations, Naveen sir. And thank you, the audience, for being very patient. Again, very sorry we cannot take all the questions, but thank you for your participation. And keep subscribing to the Facebook page of MIT and YouTube channel of MIT, because you will be always be abreast with what is going to happen next, because it is not over yet. We have just begun, and it's a long way to go. So Weber, hopefully you will be part of the journey again with us.
Sure, sir. The pleasure will be mine. The honor will be mine, sir.
Have
Thank
a
you,
happy
Vishwas ji.
weekend. Have a happy weekend. Naveen sir, have a happy weekend.
Thank you,
And
Vishwas ji.
stay
Thank you,
safe.
Vaibhav.
Stay safe,
Thank you
stay
very much, sir.
healthy.
Bye, and have a safe time.
Have a safe time, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir.
We are all right.
Thank you, Abha, for
Thank
the
you, sir.
excellent session.
Nice.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for joining the session, and take care. Bye-bye.